Yo, what's good YouTube? This is Video, and today we're going to be talking about libraries in Figma. So what are libraries in Figma? So right, Figma, basically a library is just a collection of design assets, components, assets, styles, and variables. All of these exist in a library, for example, in the BootStrap 5 library. So if we do use the community example over here, the BootStrap 5 Design System UI Kit by Vinh Bui, which I'm going to be leaving the link of in the description with all the other libraries we're going to be using, so don't worry about that. You're going to be finding out, actually, if we open this in Figma and we just compare it to documentation of Bootstrap, that most of the components that are in the actual code of Bootstrap is basically available over here. So let's, for example, select like navbar. So as you can see, here are the navbar examples in the Bootstrap 5. This is the actual code, but if we want to go into the Bootstrap 5 Design System UI Kit, it will show the same thing. So I'm just going to leave this to load on its own. So you have this library over here in front of you. You will find the assets as well. It's kind of the same thing. If you go into local assets, as you can see, it has 1,951 components. We're just going to go inside there. And let's say, for example, you want the navigation bar that is in like the same one in the documentation. So we can just go into navigation. I'm just going to give it a moment. So as you can see, here are the navigation examples. You even have like a responsive example. So let's say we want to check out all of these examples of the navbar. You can just right click and go to main component like I just did over there. So I'm just going to give it a moment to load, and I'm just going to be showing you the navigation bars. So as you can see, here are the navigation bars that are responsive. So you have one for mobile, ones that is default, and you got some buttons and everything on the left over here with the nav bar collapsed, which just means that it's going to be showing you, if you have a drop down menu, what is in that menu. That is the meaning of nav bar collapse. So that is the first library we're going to be using. I just wanted to explain to you what the libraries are, right? Second library we're going to be using is called iPhone 14 Pro Mockup, and this is how it looks like. So again, there are Figma files or Figma libraries that have the responsive like iPhone, tablet, and desktop into just one library. You can use that if you'd like. I'm just showing you what I personally like to use. I'm also going to be using the iPad 2022 free mockups, which is going to be responsible for the responsive tablet. And one last thing, which is going to be the desktop one. All right, so let me just desktop mockup. We got the iPhone, I'm sorry, the iPad Pro 2022. So Bootstrap 5 Design System Kit, iPhone 14 Pro Mockup, and then the iPad Pro 22 free mockup, and the desktop mockup by presently. So these are the libraries that we're going to be using in order to create something like this. If you haven't seen that already in the introduction video, let me show you that again to you. And as you can see, we're just using the Bootstrap 5 components, nothing else, nothing more, and just some simple logos for the partners, right? So check out the next video. We're basically going to be creating the homepage. It's going to be responsive for mobile, desktop, and tablets, all right? Again, you can make the design whatever you would like. I have this design over here in this look. You can make the tablet smaller, whatever you would like, right? So you can just move that to the side, and again, I can just make that tablet smaller than the desktop. That is pretty fine. But again, I have it in this scale because of the resolution that it has. So as you can see, I have this in a tablet resolution, and I have this one into a 1080p resolution, and I have this one also as well in a mobile phone resolution. So that is pretty much it for the libraries video. Check out the next video, guys. We're going to be talking about prototypes, and in the fourth video we're going to be doing the home screen. Then we're going to be getting on to the shop page, which is going to be done by Figma as well. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next video. This was Video, and peace, you guys.